March 19th. We are on our 13th and final lesson of learning new content for Unit 4. This unit flies by, and we're going to be learning today about the Mughal Empire and foreigners. Our lesson objective is I can describe the Mughal Empire's relationship with foreigners. So just to remind us of geographic context of the Mughal Empire, which we did last week, almost 2 weeks ago, the Mughal Empire is present day India and Pakistan. It is a peninsula, meaning that it has three sides surrounded by water: the Arabian Sea, the Indian Ocean down here, and the Bay of Bengal. In the northern part, we have sort of these natural borders created by the Indus River and the Ganges River, along with the Himalayan mountains. And they created sort of this natural border between where the Mughal Empire existed and the rest of Asia up here, and then Europe over here. So just to give us a more global perspective of where the Mughal Empire was located, here we can see it on an actual globe right here. Asia, we have Africa and Europe right here for some context. And then on like a flat map, again, we can see the Mughal Empire, Asia, Europe, Africa. This line is approximately where Asia ends on this side, and Europe is on this side, splitting Turkey and a little bit of Russia right here. And then I just also wanted to point out where the Mughal Empire was in relation to the Tokugawa Shogunate being this right here. As at the end of our lesson today, we will compare the two. And I do want to remind us, remember the proximity Europe is to the Mughal Empire and to the rest of Asia. And I want to bring us back to one of the causes as to why Europeans started exploring in the Age of Exploration. So this is from lesson 3.5, and I want to remind us of how Europeans wanted, this is the Mughal Empire right here where it was located. The Europeans wanted the spices and other goods from this area, but remember how spices continued to get more expensive as they traveled across Asia, coming from like the Spice Islands over here, going through the Mughal Empire and continuing through Asia, into Africa and also into Europe. And then remember how Europeans started to create their own water routes from places like Portugal and Spain to go around Africa to access the Indian Ocean complex, or the Indian Ocean trade complex. So there already is a very long history of European relations with the people living in the area of the Mughal Empire. So I'm just putting that out there and reminding us of this relationship. So with that being said, we are on step 2, and we're going to get started on the pod by looking at a primary source, a painting, and we will take 2 minutes to answer question 1. So please start the pod.